TV, and I'm back with another video. Now I'm not going to play, this is for educational purpose only. I'm not going to play this full video because this ain't my content. This is another woman's content, so y'all can go check her video out. And she is talking about black women that go and get them an Asian man or whatever, a Korean man specifically. And you know, there's a lot of black women that's going and Asian Korean men that are getting together in relationships. And I'm going to say this, I'm going to let her speak.
And she is an American from New York, and Sang-hoon is a Korean from Korea. They met a few years ago, and they started their YouTube channel at the height of the pandemic. We're gonna talk about how we met and what we're doing here in Korea.
I'm gonna let them
like 3 years ago, just maybe 4 years ago. I don't know. And I knew I wanted to move out to Korea, and I wanted to connect with the people and keep practicing language and all these different things. And so we met online.
You want Blasian babies, and what? And one thing, I don't care what nobody say. You want a Blasian baby. Blasian babies be cute. I can't tell no fib. They be cute. They be a very beautiful baby. But y'all black girls need to understand something. And because this is what it's going to segue into, and she's going to talk about their breakup or whatnot and what happened. But this is a common misconception, is that only Rayrays and Pookies are black men. And that's a common misconception. Everybody want to tell you in America that the worst thing you could be with is a black man because you got Rayrays, Spankies, and Pookies and stuff. Hold on, there's Rayrays, Pookies, and Spankies in every race. There are white men that are no good. There are white men who leave women, baby mamas, don't work, don't take care, sit in the house all day and play video games and don't do nothing. There are white men like that. There are Asian men like that, who sit in the house all day, do nothing, don't work, and play video games, want the woman to do everything. This is who do y'all think write these scripts and stuff? Some of these social media, when you talking about YouTube, when you talking about Google, when you talking about a lot of Netflix and a lot of these companies, a lot of them consist of different races of people that are on social media to influence every nation in the way men and women think. And so, if y'all think that only black men can be a Rayray and a Pookie, you out your rabbit ass mind. There are white men, Asian men who don't do anything. And they always want to make black men the face of degradation and make it seem like black men the only one walking out on their kids. Black men the only one that get girls pregnant and leave. No, white men will have a whole family, abandon that whole family and start over again. And Asian men do the same thing. There are Rayrays and Pookies in every race. And that's what people don't understand. They may not call them Rayray and Pookie because we give nicknames, but it'd be a Brandon and a Pete, and they be just as bad as Rayray and Pookie. It'd be Yi Kyung Sung and Jackie Chan. I don't know. Then they just be as bad as Rayray, not literally Jackie Chan. I just couldn't think of another Asian name. And they be just as bad as a Rayray and a Pookie. And that's what y'all gotta understand. These men are men in general. Not all men, but a lot of men in general are taught in male chauvinism. They're not taught to value women for real. They're not taught. Is it culturally more acceptable in Asian cultures to be married? Yes. But that does not mean it's not exceptions to the rule. That does not mean that in those cultures everybody's are getting married. That also does not mean that there's not baby mamas being brought up in those cultures. That's a lie. You know what I mean? We're not in Korea, Japan, and China all the time to know that there are men who leave women with children. We don't even know the abortion rates in those countries. You know what I mean? Maybe just because you don't see a whole bunch of illegitimate babies don't mean that they're not born. They could all be just getting aborted. When a man don't want nothing to do with the baby, the women abort them. You don't know what Asian countries are doing to illegitimate orphanages. You don't know what is happening in other countries. To assume that there are no Rayray and Pookies in other countries is insanity. And these black women are finding out the hard way. Some of these black women are finding out the hard way that men will be men. If they are shitty men, sorry, I didn't want to curse, they just are. And it ain't got nothing to do with race. It ain't got nothing at all. If they just how they, that's how they give it up. That's how they give it up. But I digress.
I don't know, we just started, like, we were just texting, and we became good friends, and we were texting every day.
And y'all gotta understand too, black women, sorry to cut this off, they're not taught to like black women. And y'all gotta also take into consideration, they got race prejudices too, and can be racist Asians. And you gotta understand, when people are bred to think you are less than them, they're going to come with an ideology. So when they marry you, you got to make sure, or date you, you got to make sure that why he dating you. Does he see you the way he see another Asian woman? Why is he dating you? And I don't care if he white. If somebody is raised to think that they are better than you, and this goes for men too, black men included, because y'all think y'all so popular. Well, let's talk about it. Anybody that is damn, because Jenny Mai exposed it, so I'm going to just let that sink in when she said, when I'm feeling lean and mean, I get me a white man. When I'm feeling low and down and I need a quick pick-me-up, I get me a black man. Let that sink in. Because when they feeling insecure, that's when they go get a black man, because a black man will make you feel like you better than a black woman. And that's what and when they got low self-esteem, that's what they need to build their self-esteem back up. But anyway, I digress. And so when y'all dating outside y'all race, what y'all need to understand is, does he really like you for you? Does he really, is it a fetish? Does he think highly of you? Does he think that you're smart? Does he think that you're educated? Does he think that you're a well-rounded woman? Or does he think that you are an exception to the rule? He think that most black people are ignorant and ghetto, but you are the exception. You don't want a man like that. You don't want anybody, you do not want to marry or date somebody that thinks that you're the exception to the rule and everybody in your race is ignorant, ghetto, and worthless and not good, but you're the exception. You don't want a man like that. You don't want a woman like that. Do you understand me? Am I making sense? I digress. Let's go on.
And we'd be talking and came home from work, and yeah, we just literally talk every day. I didn't know, it's you, anyway. It was weird. We were on the phone.
I don't want to see their whole stuff. I ain't trying to play this girl whole video. You know what I mean? Sorry y'all for this commercial.
Here,
so the girl, black girl,
never
decided,
cohabitated, then if
the
you
girl
did,
shacked up with this Asian
look it up
man.
and research it. Anywho,
anyway, they wound up breaking up.
Hyping them up. If they see a lot of y'all hyping them up, they're gonna start thinking you're desperate.
Okay, I don't know. Y'all gonna have to check out her video for yourself. Like I said, I didn't want to really get into this woman's video. Y'all can go check her video out for yourself and fully watch it. I just wanted to give commentary to let a lot of y'all black men and women understand, when y'all dating outside y'all race, and specifically Asian, specifically white, specifically anything that's outside of being a so-called Negro, y'all got to understand, use the same discernment you would use dating a black woman. Use the same discernment you would date using a black man. There are good and bad in every race. This illusion that black people have is that only black women could be bad women. And this is what social media teaches. Only black women are bad. I seen a video the other day. It was an advertisement for a chili or some type of sriracha sauce. And it was just like, ooh, these are good women. And it had Asian, white, and Hispanic women. But it didn't have no black women. And I was like, this is a misconception that everybody trying to do. They trying to make you think that black women are bad women. All other women are good women. And then they do the same thing with black men. They try to make you think all black men are bad men and all other races of men are good men. And that's a lie. All these niggas is shitty. All of y'all. White women shitty, Asian women shitty, Hispanic, Latino women shitty. You got them all in these races. African women, all these different races of women got shitty women in them. All these races of men got shitty men in them. It ain't got nothing, because you can go to their country and you don't see them, everybody making it and in love and married. That's a lie. You see broken family, broken heart, loneliness, all in this, especially Japan. Loneliness, heartbreaking in every race. So the fact that they be trying to make black people the face of degradation. Oh, y'all know white men leave their families all the time. Asian men leave their families all the time. Fatherlessness, I did a video. Go check that video out. Fatherlessness is global. This is a global pandemic of men walking out because society teach men that the baby is the woman's and not his, despite the fact that when he is first born, that sperm that makes the baby is in him, and technically when he denies his child, he is denying himself, because that baby belongs to him and not her. She is the womb that holds the baby. That sperm is the life that permeates into that egg and make that baby a baby. But he denied himself so much because society tell that man that the baby is hers because he dropped his baby off in her womb. That's another story. And that's the sad part, because they don't educate these men at all. And I'm talking about white, black, Asian, Hispanic, Latino, I don't care what race. And that's why so many men walk away from their kids and don't care. That's why so many men hate women, don't have no respect because they don't teach it. And this is globally. So anyway, this is Kendra with True Us TV. Stay up, stay blessed, put God first above all else. Peace out, bye.